my good friend Ibrahim Traoré. And I say, some of these folks are operating in a slightly different environment, where their word is obeyed instantly, without question. It's a different environment. You say, this guy is not doing things. Traore is doing them. Traore wakes up, dreams them up. Following morning, he makes a pronouncement. It is law. It is policy. Action follows. And I wake up and I say stuff, they look at me and say, what is this? What is this man talking about?
The African Revolution has begun, and Botswana just joined the fight.
What do we do? That's the question. And I have said, I want to change this country spectacularly in 3 years. So I don't have 10 years. I don't have 5 years. I don't have 6 months to decide whether or not and go to court. No, I don't have that time. People, yourselves, need accommodation. And if I'm going to submit myself to a process that will take me 10 years to deliver accommodation to you, then I would have failed you, and failed you spectacularly. So what do we do? We need to ensure that there's transparency, there's openness, there's accountability in each and every process that we undertake. No doubt, that is not negotiable, and that there is no corruption.
A new revolution is rising across the continent, not with bloodshed, but with bold ideas, fearless leadership, and a return to dignity. At the heart of this movement is Captain Ibrahim Traoré of Burkina Faso, a young leader who's refused to bow to foreign control. And now, that same revolutionary flame has reached Botswana, where President Duma Boko just delivered a historic speech that could reshape the future of African governance. Let's start with the source of this inspiration, Captain Ibrahim Traoré. He rose to power not with promises, but with action. He kicked out foreign military powers, took back control of Burkina Faso's gold, and demanded self-reliance for his people. Traoré's message is simple: Africa must stop begging and start building. This idea is no longer just a slogan, it's becoming policy across the continent. At the 20th Senior Officer Strategic Conference, President Duma Boko of Botswana gave a powerful speech calling for rapid transformation. His mission? To change Botswana spectacularly in 3 years. And he means it. From ending bureaucratic delays to crushing corruption, Boko's speech was a blueprint for African leadership rooted in transparency, urgency, and people-first policies. One of the most striking parts of the speech was Boko's vision for defense and sovereignty. He wants Botswana to stop relying on foreign weapons and start building its own military-industrial complex. This isn't about war, it's about protection, pride, and independence. He praised the Botswana Defence Force as the foundation of peace and prosperity, and announced plans to develop a national security strategy, calling for readiness in the face of growing global instability. But Boko didn't stop at defense. He laid out plans for housing, equity, and social reform. He launched the Buno Housing Scheme, an ambitious project to build 100,000 homes in 3 years. Why? Because a people without shelter cannot be truly free. He committed to ending poverty, not with aid, but with structural change, redistributing wealth, promoting accountability, and ensuring that no African is left behind. And in a bold move, he also called out gender-based violence, emphasizing discipline, respect, and gender integration as keys to national strength. This isn't just about Botswana. This is about Pan-Africanism, the rebirth of a united Africa. Duma Boko's speech, inspired by Captain Traoré, shows that Africa's young leaders are rejecting dependency and standing for true sovereignty. They are building their own industries, defending their own borders, solving their own problems, and most importantly, they're doing it on African terms. So here's the bottom line. Africa is no longer waiting for the world to fix its problems. It's fixing them itself. From Ouagadougou to Gaborone, the revolution is not coming. It is here, and it's led by bold men like Captain Ibrahim Traoré, and now by visionaries like President Duma Boko. Africa is rising, and this time, no one can stop it.